Hey everybody, I'm going to do sort of a little tarot lesson in this video, and I'm going to show you a pattern that I've discovered in the tarot. I'm sure there are other patterns, but this is just one that I've noticed, and I'm going to lay it out for you, and maybe you'll find it interesting. So the pattern that I've noticed is, let's see, what did I call it? Just maybe the pattern of tens, because it's a 10. It's 10 cards that I see a pattern in, or there are groups of tens. So the way this works is, right now what I'm holding in my hand are the major arcana, and there are, let's see, 22 major arcana, but they start with the 0, the Fool, which is the 0 card, and he is the traveler. He is the you in a reading, or the subject of a reading, or the querent. He can be, like, if you see the Fool in a reading, that can also represent just you appearing in your own reading. So he's numbered as 0. So he's on the outside of my pattern. He is just sort of the placeholder for the question or the person. So he's going to stand on the outside. Let's see that he's going to be on the outside. He's not going to be part of the pattern because he's the one that travels the journey. So then the first card, or well, I should say the second card in the major arcana, but the one that's numbered number 1 is the Magician. It's numbered 1 is the Magician. So he's the number 1. And as you can see there, he's standing there and he's got a cup, a pentacle, a wand, and a sword on the table there. Well, if you go to the wands in the minor arcana, they are the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So what do you notice right away with the wands? They are the objects that are sitting on this table. For the Magician, they are the objects sitting on the table. So the Magician is manifesting, is the manifestation card. It's saying you have the tools and the skills to manifest your desires, and here are all the tools. So the aces are the tools to manifest your desire. They are the beginning. This is when they show up in a reading that's saying you have this tool, you have this opportunity to manifest your desire, whichever suit it comes up in. So then, to complete this row or this pattern, the next card I'm going to grab is the 11. 10 plus 1, the 11 card at the end of this row. Now the Justice card can be the karma card. It's the consequences of your actions. So it's the consequences of what you've desired, what you've manifested. This is the consequences. It can be good if you manifest something good. It can be bad consequences if you manifest something bad. So this is the ending of this row. So I'm going to keep going and show you. It's the same for all of them, but I'll keep going and I'll show you. So the second, number 2, High Priestess. Notice she's got 2 pillars there too. This is about a knowing, inner knowing, hidden knowledge, knowledge only you know. So then the next, knowledge only you know. You got the 2 of Wands. So you have the world in your hands there, and you're trying to decide what you want to do with your life, or what your next step's going to be in life. Making a decision. 2 of Pentacles. 2 choices. Balancing 2 things. 2 of Swords. Possibly needing to make a choice between 2 decisions, but going within. Notice how she has her arms crossed to make that decision before you act. Notice how those swords, like, they line up right with those pillars too. And then the 2 of Cups. Deciding to combine 2 things together. bringing two things together. There. So then the next card I'm going to pull is the 2 plus 10, the 12, in the major arcana. So what's the 12? What is the 12? The 12 is the Hangman. No action. Remaining still until you have a new perspective, until you've gotten that you've gotten that insight, you become enlightened, so that you can go forward and make the next step on your journey. This is the decision. This is decision time. This is the knowing. This is the connecting to that knowing at the end here. Okay, number 3. The Empress, creation. Birth of something new, creating something new. So something new, creating something new. You have the 3 of Wands. So you're expanding. Maybe you're expanding your family. Maybe you're expanding your business. Waiting. She's pregnant here, so she's still waiting. She's still waiting for that birth. Waiting for something to come to fruition there. 3 of Pentacles. This can be like a new job. Recognition. Birth of something new. Building something new. 3 of Swords. New knowledge. Painful knowledge, but new knowledge. Something that disrupts. Something new. Something additional you found out that's painful. That changes your thoughts, your perspective there. 3 of Cups. New friends. Celebrating friendship. Growing friendships. Maybe an expansion, like into a group instead of just 2 people. Now 3 people. This can also indicate a birth too. So what's the card that goes with this? The 13. So it'd be 3 plus 10, 13. From the major arcana. What card is that? The Death card. Transition. Leaving something old behind. Letting go. And embracing something new. Embracing something new. So here it is getting ready to be born. And here it is, the Death card telling you need to let go of the past so that this can come. Okay, next card. Next card. The Emperor, number 4. Structure, laws. Stability. Laws and structure bring stability. Otherwise you'd have chaos. That's why you need this male energy of structure and laws for stability. The 4s are all about stability. 4 of Wands. Celebration of an accomplishment, an achievement, marriage, beginning of a married life. Stable home life. Stability. 4 of Pentacles. Stability in finances. 4 of Swords. Stability in a thought process. So peace, like a peaceful mind. Not taking action, not fighting, not arguing, whatever. Peace, being at peace, being stable. Let's see, 4 of Cups, same thing. Stable emotions, neither happy nor sad. Just not caring, apathy. So at the end, again, 10 plus 4, 14 from the major arcana. What is 14? 14. Oh, I'm sorry, 4. Yeah, 14. 14 is temperance. 14 is temperance. Stability, harmony. Harmony. Bringing things together for harmony. And stability. Again, it's about stability. Okay, now let's move on to number 5. Let's see. Number 5, the Hierophant. Religion, higher knowledge, tradition, learning. Number 5. Whoops, 5 of Wands. A lot of Indians, no chief. Differing viewpoints. Arguments. Something that needs to be settled. And I'll show you the relationship between these in just a second. 5 of Pentacles. Temporary loss. People that need help, but look who's there. The church, right there in the window. The church is right there. Needing outside help. Let's see. 5 of Cups, despair. Needing comfort. Depression, needing to be comforted. Let's see. 5 of Swords. The bully, taking advantage. So these are all these 5s are turmoil and disruption. Needing higher guidance. All of these is there's a need for higher guidance in all these. So what's the 10 plus the 5? What's the next major arcana that goes in this row? The Devil is number 15. The Devil. So you have the church and you have the devil. So you have 2 ways you can go when you're in these bad situations. 2 ways you can go in this situation. It's showing you the conflict. Conflict is a better way to show these. It's a conflict. These are all conflicts of the will, conflicts with money, conflicts with the emotions, conflict of the mind. Conflict. You have a conflict between these 2 cards here. So that's 1 through 5. Now I'm going to show you 6 through 10. 6 through 10. So number 6. Major arcana, the lovers. The lovers. What are the 6s? We have the Hero. Now this is a major life choice. This is about making a major life choice. You have the Hero with the 6 of Wands. You have generosity, giving with the 6 of Pentacles. You have memories with the 6 of Cups. And you have, deciding to move away from a bad situation or bad thought process, because it's going to be thinking with the 6 of Swords. So these are all major life choices and events. Major life choices, major life events. It's also about commitment to something. This can be commitment to a cause, commitment to giving, commitment to somebody in your past, and this can be a commitment to move away from a situation. So we have the 6 here. 6 plus 10, 16. What's the 16th major arcana? The Tower. What is the Tower about? The Tower is about an abrupt upheaval or change. An abrupt upheaval or change. It's starting over. 6 of Swords is about starting over. These are all major life changes. This is about major life changes and how sometimes you have to destroy how you thought things were going to be, or how you thought things were going to be suddenly changes, and now you are doing something different. So that's number 6. Number 7 in the major arcana, the Chariot. Willpower, dedication, taking control of the situation, determination. Number 7. 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. 7 of Pentacles, looking at how things are going, evaluating, deciding what you're going to do next. 7 of Swords, this can be a strategy. It can also be being sneaky and lying and cheating as a part of a strategy, but it's making a decision about how you're going to do things, where you're going to go, what you're going to do. And then Seven of Cups, another one about decisions, using your creativity and imagination. Decisions. So the next one in the row is going to be the 7 plus the 10. This number 17. What is number 17? Number 17 is the star. Being guided. And this is kind of interesting to me anyway. So if you look at the Chariot, you see he has a star right here on his helmet, right in the center. So he's being guided. He is the one guiding. And here's the star that guides you right there. So that you can stay on course. So to stay on the course you want to be on, you've got to be guided. Okay, number 8. Number 8, inner strength. Number 8, inner strength. What are the 8s? 8 of Wands, fast-moving energy. Being prepared. Being prepared. Things moving quickly. Being prepared and needing the strength to deal with things moving quickly. 8 of Pentacles, being diligent, working hard. Perfecting a skill. Determination. Working hard at something. To build your skill. 8 of Cups, the strength to walk away from something you once loved, to pursue something that is more for you on your path. And then 8 of Swords, having the strength to step out of a thought pattern, release yourself from a thought pattern. All of these require endurance and strength. So what goes with the 8? 8 plus 10 at the end there. 8 plus 10 is the Moon. Strength. Notice how in both of these cards you have sort of, here you have a lion and here you have wolves howling. So it's about controlling your fear. It's about controlling, both of these cards are about controlling your fear, being inner strength, controlling your fear, controlling your fears. This is about looking deep, deep within at things that scare you. Again, to gain inner strength. So that's the 8s. Let's go to the 9s. So with the 9s, we start with the Hermit. Major Arcana is the Hermit. Shining your light from within. Knowing who you are. Maybe going it alone. Here with the 9 of Wands. Here you are going it alone. One less battle with all this experience. Both of these cards are about experience. Defending yourself. 9 of Pentacles. Being independent. Alone. Independent. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Satisfaction. Happiness. Self-satisfaction. Happiness. Again, independence. Happiness. Let's see. Just for you, though. Let's see. 9 of Swords. Your thoughts, your dreams, your anxieties, your worries that are within you. Within you. So let's see. What does that end with? We have 10 plus 9, the 19th card. The 19th card is the Sun. Freedom. Happiness, success, joy. Notice that here his light is kind of, he's in the darkness and he's shining his own inner light there. Well, here it's very, very bright. It's very, very bright. Now here it's nighttime, here it's daytime at the end, and things are very, very bright and clear. Clarity. He's gone on the journey within. Now he has clarity. You can see clearly. You can see his freedom clearly. Okay, now one more. The 10s. Wheel of Fortune. Cycles. Sudden change. Number 10. 10 of Wands. I need to release your burden. I need to, or struggling till the very end. Ending a cycle. 10 of Swords. Ending a cycle of thought. 10 of Cups. The happily ever after. 10 of Pentacles. Retirement. You finally saved enough you can retire. Legacy. Cycle. Have enough money to pass it on to others. Inheritance. Cycles. So what's the next card? The 10 plus the 10 will be the number 20. The 10 plus 10. Judgment. Judgment. Looking back. Circling back. Looking back at your life. Awakening to a new life. Cycles. Cycles. So that's number 10. So the only card left over is the World card. So you have the Fool at the beginning of the journey. This is the end of the journey. This is the accomplishment. You've completed the entire journey in the whole entire deck, in the whole tarot. I want you to notice something. This is completing the journey. This is being worldly now because you've traveled. But when you start out, and the other thing I want to show you is, notice that this is a 2, 2, and I mean a 10, 10, 1. What is the 1 card? 10, 10 plus 1. We're going back. We're circling back. We're circling back to the 1. What's the 1? Let's see. Let me find it. The 1. What was the 1? The 1 was the Magician. You're circling back to the Magician again. You're circling back to the Magician again. And I want you to notice that here, the Magician has a wand in his hand. Now she has, now, you've changed sex. Just kidding. So now you have 2 wands in your hand. So this is the wand from the past, okay? Because it's to this side. This is the wand from the past. This is this one here. And now she's starting over. She's come around. She's picking up, she's starting over, starting another cycle. So anyway, that's the pattern that I've found that I wanted to share with you guys. Maybe it'll help you somehow to understand kind of a little bit more about the connections between the cards and the meanings. Thanks, everybody.